how many times have you watched it now?
This is the second. Yeah.
Second of many, I'm sure.
What's the word? A few of us had the pleasure of watching it yesterday, so we had a little moment to react in private, and it was wonderful.
How is it reliving that whole moment, being on the main stage, walking into the workroom, saying that you've got the best entrance outfit of...
Oh, yeah! Great. That was amazing. Walking the runway is the best feeling in the world. You walk out, the music is like, it pumps in your chest, it's that loud. And I walked out and I just saw blue everywhere, and it was just a very magical moment. So yeah.
Does it feel bigger when you're there, or does it feel smaller?
It's bigger.
Is it
it's
really?
Like huge.
It also looks like the slippiest floor to walk on ever.
Yeah, the filthiest floor to walk on.
Oh really? Yeah, no knee slides from you, babes. So we're just going to do a little Q&A with the audience. If anyone has any questions, I'm going to be your roving reporter.
I'm going to start with one. How did it feel to have your very gorgeous, expensive garments immediately rained on?
Awful.
And you fixed it up. I mean,
yeah.
You gave it a wash.
The wig was tragic.
Oh no.
We put some magic on it, got it. Like we get put into like a back room afterwards, and because the rhinestones are glued on with gem tack, the seat was leather. We got up and it's just my body shape in rhinestones left behind.
I don't want to think about the cost of this dress and the wig cut together, so I understand the pain.
What's it fucking called that you get bacon grease off with? Spatula. I would have been there with a fucking spatula plastic bag.
Oh yeah, especially for these aren't no Amazon rhinestones, girl.
Oh no. Catch me off camera in the corner of the workroom putting them back on this outfit.
No, we didn't have time.
Is there any audience questions? Anybody? Don't be shy. You always talk so much throughout the episode that... Oh, one here. Hello.
Hello, gorgeous. So, I have a question. Without any spoilers, from the moment you've seen all the girls there, who would you thought was your biggest competition and why?
Very good question, very good question.
I would maybe say Sminty, because she is also predominantly a looks queen. We have locally in the past been compared to each other. So that's who I would say.
Is there anyone from me, sorry, I am in the audience now, so is there anyone that you were really glad to see there or happy to see there? I mean, nobody wants to see competition there, but...
I don't think nobody wants to see Copper Top. I was like, how dare you?
I didn't say it.
The most familiar face I saw there was Dakota Schiffer. I have seen her a few times around on the drag scene. We've had a little bit of communication before the show, not about the show, but just like in life general. And she's
There's
also
snipers in the back if you confirm that. There's a red dot just in your wig.
Yeah. And she's also a fashion queen, so
Oh, nice. Anyone else from the audience? Thank God. Oh, this would be really awkward.
Real quick question. Could you do Joanna Lumley in Snatch Game as well as you did her on the runway?
you'll have to wait and find out.
Purely hypothetical, not NDA breaking, we promise.
Any more while I'm here? Yes, thank God. Not happy about the walk.
Thank you. Oh, you're looking gorgeous, by the way. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. The question is, like, how does it feel seeing yourself like reacting to everything like on the TV right now? You know, because I mean, you feel different when you're being there, and now when you see yourself, how does it feel?
It's really weird. It takes you back. It's weird seeing it because it literally takes you back. And I struggled on episode 1 with being quiet and shy. So it's weird getting back into that headspace, but you don't have to be the loudest person in the room to be allowed to chase your dream.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well done. Any other questions while we're here?
We have one in the corner.
Starlet, this is your only chance, Matty Parks, to ever speak to Starlet. So just make it a good question, because you're never going to see her again.
So lovely to meet you for the first time. How did it feel when you heard that Joanna Lumley was the guest judge?
It was amazing. Tried really hard not to spill immediately that I'm doing her for BBC. People thought that I'd be like really nervous, and like I think it was Michelle who said it, that like she'd be nervous to do it in front of Patsy. I was really excited. I wasn't scared at all. So it was wonderful.
Proud of you.
Another stuff. Oh, another one. Thank God.
I'm an Sapphire, ex-South African, and I just wondered about you doing drag there and what the scene's like there.
So I came out really soon before I moved to the UK. So unfortunately, I've not had the pleasure of meeting South Africa's queer scene just yet. I didn't know who RuPaul was until I moved to the UK. I never heard of RuPaul. Sniper's back. But as soon as the Drag Race money comes in, I will be back over to say hello to everybody.
Is there a question from me actually? Is there a big drag scene or even a queer scene in South Africa?
There is. I found a few of them online. Not a lot of light has been shed on it at all being in South Africa.
Yeah.
But hopefully Drag Race will change that.
Yes, absolutely. With your help, of course. A question from someone else that's never going to see you ever.
No, never again, ever. So, apart from your own, what was your favourite runway?
I loved Pepper's Blobby. Was phenomenal. Can we get some noise for Pepper's Blobby?
Absolutely. So good. Am I wrong in thinking that is a creation of Chicago's own Ida Birthday?
Yes, I think
Yes.
so. With
Yeah,
the-
that was that fingers.
That's actually a great transition question because now we're going to play a game everybody knows called Toot and Boot for the runways. So what we're going to do is just separate the chairs slightly. This is going to be from me, Flash, the audience, and Starlet if she wants to interject. But she's keeping that Miss Congeniality moment. So I think we're going to get the runways back up on the... I don't know what that finger movement means.
Babe, it's not her fault, the dress broke.
In the meantime, we'll talk about this picture of me in flesh, which is from a very long time ago, but it is actually one of the only pictures that we have together.
And it was not my wig, I swear.
It was actually my wig, and it was £10 from PAX. Anybody know PAX? Mocker, I know you do. Are we going to get the runways? No? Chris is on the phone. It's the clinic.
Well, in the meantime, I have a
Are we going to get the runways? Yes? No. In 2 minutes, we're going to get the runways, which gives us one more chance for a question. And I'm sure everybody is thrilled for that opportunity to give a question. So who's going to ask it now? You. Oh no, we're going to go to somebody else. Hi.
Who's your favourite sister?
I don't have a favourite, I love them all, but I've definitely become very close with Dakota since filming.
Aww.
It's very nice. That was a very quick question, so we could have another one, I think.
Who's your worst sister?
Oh, she's not going to comment on that.
Like
Maybe she will.
I don't know, my sister, I love them all. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any other questions in the audience? Right at the back, that's good, that kills time. A really slow walker at my grand old age.
Hey, sorry, I do have a question, but I just have to say as a friend, I have chills watching you. I'm so proud of you, and I love you so much. But my actual question, since I made you come all the way over here, is if you could say, was there anything like memorable that happened in episode 1 that we didn't actually get to see? Can you say that? Anything that was cut from the episode?
I don't remember.
Red dot.
Yeah, literally. I don't think I remember anything that wasn't included. That would be like, wow.
Can I come in with a real like behind the scenes question? How long did you have to unpack?
Unpack, I think That was a good amount of time. I think we had maybe like
20 minutes?
an hour.
I always think about this. Do they ask you to unpack in drag just for the picture, like for the view of you like scrambling
Just
around?
to shame you, like on your knees in brand new couture, like quick, sort through your earrings and
straight away, of
socks.
course.
It wasn't like, oh my god, you stay in drag and go get your bags.
Uh-huh.
I think that's kind of just become, as each series comes out, that's just the norm. But then you just grab your bags and you start getting interested in it.
So you weren't interested in the show your ass in the first episode, Anna?
No, not yet. Okay, so we're gonna go to the runways now because I believe they're ready as they've been playing in the background.
And
So
picking up.
we're just gonna toot and boot from me and Flesh, and then from the audience. Yes.